Hey guys, everybody see, this is the Crack Pack. I've got some pretty cool stuff planned for today. Also, there seems to be a pink tree outside of this building now. I don't know who planted it, or why it's there, but it is. Let's not question it. So I'm glad to say that people have been using this place. Someone used up all of my lava crystals. I had like 15 or 16 in there, and now they were all gone, so I had to go and make more. That's been taken care of. Also, every now and again I come in here and I see like one of these tools missing, so very glad to see that people are using this place. I do need to still work a little bit on the interior and get some more tools and stuff up on there, and also obviously I have to do the outside. Apparently, I have mentioned the Carpenter's Barrier, the fact that you can expand this three times already, the last 3 episodes. So I'm going to mention it again. You can use a hammer to expand the size of these. It's pretty cool. That'll be the last time that I mention that. It's so awesome. I had to bring it up multiple times. All right. Anyways, let's get down here. I'm going to show you really quick. I just have some storage over here, and I added this bad boy right here. It's a cyclic assembler. It just feeds off of the power and the lava thing so that I can create the lava crystals right there. And that is what I need for the auto smelt, for the tinker tools. I just wanted something set up where I could easily use it. Anyways, so I'm gonna go and start digging, and I'll be back. I want to show you guys something real quick. I hope they're not. This is probably the one time I'm only going to say this. I hope all the silverfish over there are not dead. I decided to clear out this area a little bit over here. For this project, I wanted to have it close, but not so close, just in case something goes wrong. I'm pretty certain it's going to work, but in any event, let me show you down here. So this is all the little assembly area, which is kind of unnecessary because of pack rats machines and Biffid's machines. So let's go down here. If you go down all the way, then you end up in this area, which is where I get all my enchants and stuff. If you go up 1 floor, I'm gonna have this tunnel over here, and this is what I wanted to show you. As you can see, there's little silver nuggets and the emerald pieces or whatever. So hang on, there's poison water down here, so I'm gonna break some of this. And where did they go? Come on, where are they? Oh, don't tell me they're all gone. I want to use the poison water for something. Oh, is that diamonds? Oh, hey, look, diamonds. Sweet. There we go. And there they come. So the poison water is actually pretty handy for getting rid of these silverfish. They fall into it, they start taking poison damage, and then all the silverfish just start coming out of the woodwork, or the stonework, I suppose, would be the proper. Let's get rid of that. Let me see here. Come on. It's gotta be. There we go. Gotta get them in the water so they start taking damage. I think that might be it. I hear 1 or 2 over here. Oh, there they are. There we go. And here they come. I can hear a whole bunch of them over this way. Little bastards. Die! Die! Is there any more? Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, crap. Oh, now I fell in the poison water. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Oh, God. They keep sneaking up from behind me. Where are they coming from? Get out of here. Let me plug that off. Any more? Yeah, here they come. I don't know. Oh, you know what? They're not taking damage because the poison can't actually kill them. It's just bringing them all the way down. So that's why no more were spawning, because they already were at half a heart, so they weren't taking any more damage. And in order for them to spawn, they need to take damage. So let me just try to clear this out a bit. There we go. Oh god, look at all that. I see you. Hold on. Try to see if I can get more. Any more? There's about... Oh, what is there? Maybe... How many you think are there? Maybe... 20 of them? Something like that? Maybe not that many. Maybe only like 10 or 15. Yeah, no, actually, no. There's a decent amount there. Alright, well, let's shoot this out. Let me see if I can spawn some more. Nope. Well, that's disappointing. I'm gonna take too much of this out. Come on. Silverfish? Silverfish? Anyone? 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 No, I think they're all gone. I think that's it. Alright, let's go and kill these buggers. And my armor is crap, but I got the lifesteal sword. So, like, yeah, my helmet's gone. Oh, I hear more. Oh, oh yeah, there's a bunch right there. Hello. Here they come. Here they come. Yep, look at that. They're coming out of the woodwork. Stonework. We already... Oh, God, they're coming up from behind. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, they're coming from everywhere. Oh, God. There's so many silverfish here. This was not a good idea. Hold on. Oh, God. God. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna... Hang on. Ah, crap. I can't... There we go. There we go. Now I'm like on my own little platform here, and they can't get to me. That's a lot of silverfish. Yeah, I want to figure out something I can do with all this poison water here. God, look at... I think they're going... Yeah, they're going like into the stone, and then they're coming out. I think. So they're just like destroying it all. Oh, they already went all the way down to bedrock. Look at that. They're like, oh, they're like little auto miners. They're just going down and destroying all the bedrock. Oh, not bedrock. Destroying all the stone for me. All right, let me go take care of these guys. Where are they? There's one. God, so many silverfish. Come on. I can't even hit them. Hello? Where are you? Oh god, they're just like tearing this place apart. Any more? Hello? Alright, you guys. Oh, god. Oh, there's some. Oh, man. Look at this. Just ripping it apart. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, get out of here. Let's see if we can end this. End this little... I gotta get rid of all of this poison water. Such a pain. You know what I could do? I could probably... Hang on, let's use the builder one. Yeah, look at that. That makes it really easy to get rid of all the water. That makes it very, very easy. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. That is great. Okay, I'm gonna take care of this, and then I'll show you where I'm gonna kind of lead this place over to. About 1,000,000 silverfish later, I finally cleared out that area. It looks pretty nice down there. I'll show you it in just a second. But before I go down there, I wanted to show you this. This has been a very kind of rough looking area for a while. I cleared out the ceiling. I added all the chiseled cobblestone and the chiseled stone, and the floor has been finished. I also decided to add some orange warning factory blocks around the elevators, so it's a little bit easier to notice in case someone else comes into here, because I mean, I know where the elevators are, but other people might not, so I decided to put that there. And then I've just, you know, finished the walls in there and up here. Look at the little dirt block is gone finally. People pointed that out like every single time I was streaming or something. They're like, there's a dirt block. Just one. Anyway, so all that's been fixed. I do need to still add some statues and some beds and stuff to make that look like an actual prison, since I'm not using it for mob spawners anymore. And then I also need to finish this area over here, because that's all still just stone. So I will finish that sooner or later. Let me go down here. So this is the prison level, okay? And this up 2 is here. So in between it is this hallway right here. I do need to still add all the lights and stuff. So we walk down here and we'll come over to this area. This leads down into the back of the prison cells. So that's where the spawners and stuff are. So this heads up here. Because I know that there's elevators and stuff, but I still like to have some sort of physical staircase that lets you get up and down. I don't really like having just the elevators, so I do need to still do something about getting this level up, because right now it's just elevators. But anyway, so let me show you the main attraction for down here. Why did I do this? We got some warning signs down here. It's looking like this might be kind of dangerous. So we've got in case of emergency, and this is the M60 E4. You know what? I do need to. Do you hear water? I hear water. I think there's some poison water down below. That's all right. Whatever. We'll leave it like that. You know what though? I do need to actually. I do need to load this, because it's no good if it's unloaded. So I'm gonna put it back there, and we're gonna leave it in there loaded. And there's for a very good reason, and we'll show you that in just a second. So over here is what I spent basically all yesterday working on. This tesseract right here will just bring in items, and they will go over to these. These are sticky barrels, which are pretty neat. They will keep one item in there at all times, so even if there is pipes right here or a hopper or something, it will keep that item in there, so that way you can use it as kind of a sorting system. So all the items go into these various barrels right here, and then we have all these cyclic assemblers down on the bottom. So what do these things create? Well, it creates TNT in that one. And then this one will create condensed explosives. This one creates repulsive explosives. And then from there, the repulsive will go into a couple of different places. It can go here, it can go here, or here. So if it goes here, then it's going to create the debilitation explosive. And then it will come over here. This creates the chemical explosive. So as you can see right there, we've got the poison powder. And then, oh yeah, right there, we've got a, what do you call it, a aqueous accumulator, which helps with the debilitation. And then over here is the incendiary, so that's why we've got the lava right there. So we've got the repulsive, the sulfur, and then lava coming in from the back there. And then all of that comes over to here. As you can see, I've got quite a few chemical explosives right now. All of those come over to here, and they create a thermobaric. And I actually have 40 of the thermobarics right now that is enough for, well, a couple of nuclear weapons. Now, let's look at the ICBM real fast. So, ICBM. We've got the thermobarics. Those make the nuclear explosives. The nuclear explosives can then make antimatter explosives. And the antimatter ones are absolutely gigantic explosions. But you need a nether star. Now, that's not really that much of an issue because withers are not really that difficult. By the way, I like the way this door looks. It like very much blends in. I could make it completely blend in if I wanted to, but I wanted it to be like that. So, well, we need nether stars, right? We need nether stars. I came over here to get some soul sand, and unfortunately, I think this has the same issue that some of the pipes and also the wireless redstone has, is when the chunk is unloaded, it kind of breaks a little bit. So you have to manually reset it, and that means you have to remove it and then replace it, and it'll kind of reset it. So unable to communicate with controller, which I thought was kind of funny, because if you go right here, if broken, break, replace this thing. This is the ME controller, so we got to break that. Oop, I got to pick it up, hold on. So you pick it up, place it back down, and now it works. I think it's kind of funny that it literally is the controller's fault. Yes, blame the controller. Blame the ME controller. Blame the me control. The me control. Hey, that even like kind of works, because blame the me, the controller. Whatever. Anyways, so let's get some soul sand. All right, I am back down here. Earlier, you may have noticed this lever. We're gonna hit it, and it will open up this passage and take us down into this odd-looking room right here. So what is this room, you may be asking? Well, this is where we're gonna get all of the nether stars easy mode. So we're gonna place these right here and fill all of this up. So that has been filled up. Then we're gonna put the wither skull heads. We're just gonna put 2 because we don't want to trigger it yet. And I'm actually gonna take that totally off my bar so I don't accidentally place one. So these are all gonna be withers. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these withers are gonna spawn all at the same time in this room. Now, what are these? These are reinforced concrete blocks. These are capable of withstanding explosions up to a nuclear blast. And even then, the nuclear blast has to be pretty close in order to destroy the blocks. So that means that the withers just shooting are not going to be able to damage these blocks. They can still break through the top, which is kind of annoying. That's why the ceiling is kind of high. So if they take damage and they're touching the ceiling, they can break through it. Again, that's kind of annoying, but I don't believe there's any blocks in this particular mod pack that can prevent that. I think warded blocks could in other packs, but I don't believe that there's anything in this pack. If there is, let me know, because I will gladly replace the ceiling. But for now, it's just reinforced concrete. Now, there's another reason why this was made with reinforced concrete, and that's because of the way that I'm going to kill the withers, which is using a thermobaric explosion. So you only need one, because these things pack a punch, especially when it's really, really close range like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna place down a single thermobaric right there. These walls will resist the thermobaric explosion. Even though it's like right next to them, they shouldn't be destroyed. That's the plan anyways. So let's drop down these, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spawn all of them, and then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Now what's gonna happen is when the first wither detonates, he's actually going to trigger this. So I don't need to do any sort of remote detonation on this at all, because the simple explosion of the wither coming to life will cause this to trigger. And then I think this has like a 5 or 6 second fuse or somewhere around there. So that way, by the time this last one right here spawns, it will be destroyed by the thermobaric, or at least that's the plan. So let's try this, shall we? All right, ready? Ready? I'm kind of concerned that this is gonna block the spawn a bit, or block the damage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna remove this layer here. Now, because I'm wearing the free runners, you can walk up and down. Watch this. You can walk up and down single blocks. So if you're trying to move straight, if you're trying to strafe left, it's actually a pain in the ass, because sometimes you'll do that. So I'm gonna take the free runners off so I can't do that. So I'm just against the wall right here. All right, ready? I kind of don't want that there. Let's put that right there. All right. Whew. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh, please don't. Please don't go bad. That's why I got the M60 over there. Just in case this goes bad. Ready? 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 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. I'm gonna get to the other side here. I'm gonna get nice distance away. This just in case. I think we're clear. I think we're clear. And did I? Where's my? Okay, so there's one. Oh, there's the other ones. And there's the other ones. 5 nether stars and 2 miniature yellow hearts. Woo woo! Success! Success, baby! Let's do that again. Let's do that. Oh, do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough. Hold on. I think it's... Oh no, I need 20. I need 20 soul sand in order to... Oh, how do I gotta... There's gotta be another way to make soul sand. Hold on. Soul sand. How do I make that stuff? I can take heats. Oh, hey, I can use a tome of alkahest. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go do that. The tome of alkahest, by the way, is friggin' amazing. I love this thing. So I've got some redstone over here, so I'm just gonna grab that. And then we're gonna take this. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna put that there. And tome that. Bam, look at that. Bam. Look at all that. Nice. And we're gonna put the redstone back. And put that in there. Okay. Ready? let's do round 2. Oh well, hold on. I need another thermobaric. Round 2. Come on. Ready? Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Fill this up. And let's put this up here. I don't like having that up there. Or down on the ground anyways. And we got, I think it's what? It's 15 in order to, yeah, it's just 15. Okay. So we're gonna run out, unfortunately. But that's okay, we'll just run the spawner for a little bit and we'll get plenty more. So here we go, here's another 5, ready? So I've got 5 and 2, 5 and 2. So ready? Ready, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get out, 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 get out. This is kind of the safe zone right here. If you're at this point, you're good. If you're at this point, you're good. Bam! Hell yeah! Where's my coin? Let me put the coin on. Cause I think it's like destroying stuff on the other side. So, oh, there's some lava over there. I wanted to destroy all the lava in the area. So just in case they do happen to break something, I didn't want lava like falling in here. So I'm gonna light this area up real fast, just so that no mobs spawn here when I'm not in here. So that should be good. And then we're gonna come over here, and let's put this. Let's just close that up. And we're gonna put this back. We didn't even need it. We're all good. And so we've got 10 nether stars and 3 of the hearts. That's not bad. That's pretty easy. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So nether stars are now really, really easy to get. You don't have to even fight the withers. You just put 5 of them down, drop a thermobaric, and ta-da! 5 nether stars. Pretty simple. You could expand it a little bit further, but it's kind of dangerous because you have to get the timing just right. I think you would probably be limited at like maybe 6 or 7, maybe 8. I don't know. If you have somebody with you, you can obviously do more, but the blast radius for thermobarics is a decent size, but it's not like nuclear size. Obviously, it's a step down, so you know it doesn't do enough damage to a very large area. So you gotta be a little bit careful. So I think 5 is a pretty good number. So I mean, it's not really a big deal because I can make thermobarics like crazy. So here's, by the way, here's the nether star block. So not bad, and you can uncraft it. And you get nether stars. So, bam. That's what I wanted the nether stars for. I wanted it for this area because I wanted to be able to add extra modifiers to the Tinker Tools. So, that's why I made it. That entire thing over there was so that I could have nether stars in this barrel. I'm happy with it. I think it's pretty neat. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Anyways, that is going to be it for this one. Let me know what you thought of the little system that I made. Leave a comment, a like, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault.